Now if you've clicked on this video, I assume you're going through some state of a confusion, whereby you're confused. Are you aimless? Do you have a clear aim or do you not? Don't worry, today I'm gonna break aim down for you in 3 simple steps. But before I do that, let's understand what aimlessness is all about. The first thing you gotta know about aimlessness is what is aimlessness, or what does it mean to be aimless. It means you lack a purpose, you lack a goal, and you lack direction in your life. It's like you have to go somewhere, you're on the street, you're trying to go there, but you do not really know where you want to go. And that's a dangerous kind of situation that you can be in. And we gotta fix that immediately. Before we move on to the solutions, let me tell you a little story about a guy called Eli. So Eli was this boy, like you and I, in this small village, and he was in this same state of confusion as you are and I am, or maybe I'm not that much right now. That's the reason I'm trying to help you with this. Anyways, so Eli was a boy who did not have a clear purpose in life, and when others would ask him, "What's your thing? What do you want to do?" he was like, "I don't know." And being aimless, being lost in his life, he would go and sit down by a river. Every day he would just sit down there, he would chuck rocks into the river. One day there was this one old man who used to come fishing. Somehow he was sitting nearby, and as Eli was doing his same regular thing, as Eli was chucking stones, the man, he said, "You're not lost, dude. You're not lost." And as he pulled up his rod, he ended by saying, "You've not started fishing yet." Now what does that mean? You're not lost, you just not started fishing yet. These words, they did not have an immediate impact on Eli, but they stuck with him. They stuck in his head. He did not do anything immediately, he did not understand it. But the next day, he thought, why not try fishing? So he borrowed a rod from someone, and he caught nothing that day. He went fishing, but he did not catch anything. However, what he felt was the pull of trying. Now, let me tell you what happened and what is the thing that you have to understand from the story. It is the clear solution to aimlessness, that is coming up with an aim. And aim can be broken down into its own letters, A-I-M. A stands for action. What Eli did, he took action. He took action without thinking too much. The second thing, he got an intention. While he was acting, he found an intention. The intention was to try and catch a fish. And the third thing, M. The M stands for meaning. He might not have found meaning in the endeavor of trying to fish, but he found meaning in one simple thing, that is trying. And that changed everything for Eli, and that's exactly what's going to change everything for you too. Now let me break it down for you in a more detailed manner, in a more simpler manner. The first step to counter aimlessness is to act. Even if the path is not fully clear, action breaks the inertia of indecision and builds momentum. How to implement it? Start small. Set a daily task like reading a page of a book, exercising for as small as 2 minutes or maybe 20 push-ups, or writing a single sentence of a plan. These are micro actions, compound over time, creating a sense of agency. Now why does it work? Action shifts focus from overthinking to doing, providing tangible evidence of progress and reducing the paralysis of aimlessness, otherwise known as analysis paralysis. So that's the reason. Stop overthinking and start taking action. Act first, think later. Now that you've taken action, try to identify the intention behind that action. This will help you become more intentional with your actions and move with further precision without all that mental clutter and feeling stuck. Once you can identify your intentions, make sure you double check if it aligns with your values and dignity. Playing video games ain't gonna cut it if you ain't making money out of it. So, if you identify your intention behind the action clearly, good. If not, act again, but now with a greater intention to find an endeavor more valuable. We're already making good progress on finding our aim. You already have an intention for your next actions, but now we come to the final point. Meaning is all about finding significance in the journey. Meaning ties action and intention to a larger purpose, making efforts feel worthwhile and fulfilling. It's the why behind both your intention and action. Now, implementing this isn't easy, but it doesn't have to be, because it's bigger and it will take for you to reflect. You might not like meditation or journaling, but I want you to do this one simple thing. Take some time, about 5 minutes, and write down the actions you have taken throughout the day and the intentions behind those actions. Then, simply take a look and think about the why, and I can tell you, before you know it, you'll already be armed with a solid purpose and aim that will make the revamp an unavoidable option for you. Hence, the quicker you want to get on track, the quicker you should start integrating these 3 simple steps. By integrating action, intention, and meaning, you create a self-reinforcing cycle, your aim, that transforms aimlessness into a purposeful, directed life. Each step builds on that man you want to become, and together they take you one step closer to that life you want to build. Before we start revamping, having a clear direction is important. Once you've done that, you'll feel more ready for the change. And if you're ready for the change, welcome to the revamp.